Just Dance 2022. This is it, my annual Just Dance review. It's sadly the most anticipated video of the year, and that's true based on the views I've seen over the years, and how it's always the most watched. Every year I look at the song list, presentation, and extras to see if it's worth a buy, rent, or skip. The last couple of years have been underwhelming when it comes to the song list. I'm happy to say that this year's is definitely better. There were some songs that you won't care about, and trust me, we're going to get into a particular one in a minute, but for the most part, it had a good mix of songs. If you've never heard of this series before, the gameplay is done this way. You pick a song and you replicate the movements on the screen. The game will track the way that you thrust your arms, and it gives you scores on how well you do it to the beat of the movements of the dancer. And you'll earn up to 5 stars on each song. You can play this with just one Joy-Con, or your mobile phone with the app they have. I was unable to get the mobile phone app to work with the Switch version, so I was unable to test that. This year I was blown away by the presentation. They really improved upon this. There was the normal crazy backgrounds with dancers, but there's also the surreal and beautiful dances to watch and participate in. I was very impressed with the full claymation one. They put a lot of work into that, when they could have just easily phoned it in. The song list was okay, and that might not sound like a ringing endorsement, but when you put it up against the other years, it sounds outstanding. There were quite a few songs I've actually heard of, from Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, and Beyonce. There were also a few K-pop songs as well, if you like that. However, one in particular absolutely baffled me. It was Shaka Khan. I had never heard of this song. Could I even call this a song? Or should I call it the ravings of a madman? I mean, listen to this. This song is actually a real thing. I looked it up. This has to be the easiest karaoke song in existence. Here, let me try. I sound like Frankenstein's monster. I have a better beat than that song. They actually have song lyrics for this. And while I assume they got this from the official sheet music, nothing what he's saying sounds like the lyrics. This is the kind of song that Just Dance needs to get rid of. I don't think anybody was clamoring for this. I feel they got offered it as a free giveaway with another song they licensed. I can't imagine they actively went looking for this insanity, even as a nonsense kids song. Speaking of kids songs, once again there is also a kids version of this, where they take away the more harsh, good, super, perfect for something way easier and uplifting. Like haha, yay, or wow. They don't even let you see how well you did with the scoring. You just see the stars. Usually they break it down on how well you did. In this mode, they just want the kids to have fun, and they don't want them dealing with that. But this title's really only here to get you to try out the Just Dance Unlimited program, and they're going to give you a 30-day free trial of it, which I accidentally signed up for. I don't know what I hit, but it said I signed up for it and unlocked it. You would think they would have a confirmation message like, are you sure you want to do this? But no, one wrong click and you get all the songs. Just Dance Unlimited is all the songs from the past, and there are a lot of them. The price to access these songs are from $4 to $24.99, depending on how long you want to access it. $24.99 for a year is not a bad price if you play this game a lot. Now there is an online mode, which has you seen if you can outscore other people in 3 songs. It worked just fine and I had no issues with it. It seems to be multi-platform. And just like every year, there's also a sweat mode, where you can see how many calories you're losing, and they give you a timer on how long the song is going to run, which is nice. I wish the time limit on the songs was on the menu as well. Just Dance 2022 was much better than last year's, as the song list was improved. Like always though, the song list will come down to your personal taste, and I encourage you to look at it before you try it. The presentation was outstanding. It really feels like they wanted to blow us away with everything they presented, and they succeeded spectacularly. Now this is normally $49.99, and I've seen it on sale a few times, but I would still wait for it to come down to $29.99, and then give it a buy. It's really one of the best versions of the series, for the dancing presentations alone. After all these years, they could have just phoned in the dancers on surreal backgrounds and made millions. But they really impressed me with the way everything looked. But I would still wait for it to go a little bit on sale.